Good evening, everyone, and welcome to some more Zelda 1 Randomizer tournament action for 2025. Jess, go ahead and let these two go. We have YmustUhateME and CrimsonAvix in week 1 of the Swiss. How you doing, Jess?
I am cold and exhausted because it is heckin' snowy where me and Tracy are, but I'm ready for some hot Z1R action tonight.
Yeah, I didn't have a road this morning. I looked out my window and yep, there was no road.
It's completely white.
Yep, just, couldn't see where my lawn ended and the road began. It's we haven't had a bad winter, but this one has been this day is just full of snow.
Yeah, everything that was not here in December just all dumped today. So, I guess also January because it is February. How is it February? How is it already tourney season?
I don't know. The time just goes. It flies, and yeah, it's yep.
No, we should have a really fun one. Like Tracy said, we have YmustUhateME, also known as Yumi, versus CrimsonAvix or Crim. And we're going to see where we start here very, very shortly. We're also going to see, as you can see the title, how many Triforces we need to enter level 9 tonight. And Tracy, we start at one of the best / worst start screens in the game.
The Deadwood start screens are all pretty bad, but of them, I think I hate that one the most because you just don't have a lot of choice of which way to go. Now we're going to check level 3 immediately and get a heart container. You'll immediately see there are no extra candles in this flag set, which I am really happy about because, in fact, our tracker, Chest Jerk, is also really happy about that flag.
Yep, I was going to say, if you're announcing a heart,
feel bad about taking the heart instead of the candle.
If you're announcing a heart, though, you got to say it for Chest
Gotta
Jerk.
have heart.
Gotta have heart. Hey, we have a wild Chest Jerk. We should do that every time a heart is picked up. That'd be really fun.
Okay, 29 rupee for the mid-secret. Not great. It's rolled down. If that's the worst we get in terms of rolling down, that's not too bad. But we'll see with the small and the larger. Crim getting another gotta have heart.
Yep,
looks like Yumi's gonna go ahead grave, and we'll probably scroll over to the Death Armos where Crim is at right now, and there is a sword there. So both our runners should get that sword pretty early.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's nice in these flags because we have a special flag called Intra-Dungeon Shuffle. You usually try to kind of rush the Armos items because it's highly likely, I'll say, or more likely, that it's actually something good. And no offense, CJ, not just a heart. So,
I mean,
it's kind of funny that it was a sword, but just not, an Armos sword.
In terms of the Armos item, it's just like regular heart shuffle because it's only the one heart in the pool. But we'll talk a little bit more about that intra-dungeon heart shuffle of the second. Yumi finding level 2 does get a bomb pack out of it, which is really nice because he'll be able to grab that one bomb spot on his way over to the Grave Armos. He'll get 11 rupee small secret. But yeah, can't do that much more in that level 2. But yeah, so the intra-dungeon heart shuffle basically means there will be a heart in every dungeon. It just won't necessarily be in the stair. Level 2 doesn't change at all because its items are both on the floor, and one will be a heart and one will be a not heart, unless of course the coast heart shuffles in there. Level 2, a great dungeon to check out early, but it does kind of make those early dungeon dips have more potential for reward because you could find a useful item on the floor and say, level 7.
Yep, we definitely have not ever experienced that. Spoiler alert, we have. But we did see a tale of two extremes. We saw a 40 rupee meat, but also a, 76 or 78 rupee candle, which of course we know we will have to purchase or, find a red candle somewhere.
I mean, we'll have to purchase it if we want to burn bushes. I've played a handful of seeds where you don't even need a candle, especially if it's like a 5-try entry. So, it's really interesting the way the overworld ends up situating itself. And to the cries of poverty seed, 29 rupees and 11 and 29 does not constitute a poverty seed.
Don't say it until we see that 51 rupee.
Yeah, even if it's 51, it's got to be like 125 and 50 for me to use the. in a first quest setting to use poverty. Now, in a second quest, it's a different story because you only get the one large secret.
Crim's got to be careful down to a half a heart, and when there's gorillas in the overworld, they will snipe the living daylights out of you.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of getting bomb drops, this is a pretty decent overworld. I hate dealing with gorillas in the overworld, though, because, as you say, those boomerangs will come out of nowhere, do a heart of damage. They're much easier to deal with in the dungeons. But they are good bomb droppers, as are those blue moblins. So, so far our runners are doing pretty good with those bomb drops.
Yep, they are going to end up, I think, in the similar spot. Yumi did Graveyard, whereas Crim went along the bottom part. But our Armos item is over on the east side of Hyrule. So,
I mean, of course it is. We started on the west.
What's it
going to be? We started on the west, so of course it's in the east. Like, that's just like the rule.
It is. You know what? I think it's going to be a recorder. Not just because of the meme, but I don't know.
You always.
And Chester can attest to. We've seen a lot of recorder Armos. It feels like in some of these seeds.
I don't know. I feel like I've been getting the book a lot, either in the Armos or the Coast item. But we do have like our researchers in the background have found some interesting things, but none of those things that we're saying are true.
That's true. That is just
and the ones they found were fixed. So shout out to that crew.
Hey, anecdotal evidence is still evidence, I say.
All right, we're going to get a look at our Coast item. Which, once we get a ladder and can pick it up, we can just world wrap to it, which is kind of nice. But we'll see what it is right now.
Survey says it's a book. Hey, there's your book, Tracy.
There's my book.
So in this flag set, the book is to understand the old men. You'll notice that all these old shopkeepers are just saying, send help. No, they're not in trouble. We just don't know how to understand them until that book is picked up, and then they will actually tell us helpful things.
Well, true things.
True. That is also very true.
I mean, we got something. What did we get?
Oh no, it's just a boomerang. Boo.
I mean, this early it's still useful. I know you don't like boomerangs ever in any capacity, but boomerangs have their uses.
Yeah, early game. I mean, 6 minutes in, it's not terrible, but it's not.
I laugh at people when they shun the boomerang and then see a bomb drop in the middle of a moat room and can't pick it up. So
All right. Well, now we're on the quest to find A, what's our white sword item? B, where's the rest of our levels? And of course, C, where is level 9 and how many Triforces are required to enter?
And D, money for a candle. Yumi has a little more money than Crim right now. Doesn't quite have enough for that candle. It's kind of a tough situation right now, just because we do have a candle shop relatively close to start, but it takes so long to get to this part of the overworld. You don't really want to up A just to go get that candle. 79 rupee arrows is a little bit better, one below the normal price.
Uh-oh, Yumi don't die! First, Crim had a half heart, now it's Yumi's turn.
Yeah, and those blue gorillas will snipe you. Yumi sees the book.
Oh, nice hot clip on Crim's side. Hey, first level 7.
Well, we saw level... Well, no, Crim hasn't seen level 2. We saw level 2 on Yumi's side earlier.
Now, could this be an item?
I mean, it could. Oh, God. Yeah, that wasn't going to work. Poor Yumi.
It is an item, and it's the blue boomerang.
Yeah, once you have one boomerang, I'm not walking down to get the second one. If it happens to spawn below me on the floor, yeah, okay, maybe. I also wouldn't stay in this dungeon any longer, because we might not need it.
Yeah, that is true.
Upgrade. Yeah, there's a bomb upgrade for 99 close to the starting room, so you could come back for that later. Crim may be hoping for a free Triforce. I think Yumi's going to go head over to that level 2.
Yeah, and at least the enemy set so far isn't bad. I mean, Tektites, while they're a bit bouncy, they're not bad.
Too bad. There's our map.
Ooh,
okay, not the worst ever.
Yeah, but still, it's not some of the weirdly linear, smaller 7s we've seen.
All right, so I see a comment about wizards on the overworld. Wizards will not be on the overworld. So if you take your moblins, your gorilla, your your Wizrobes, your Lionel, and your Darknuts. Once you see 2 of those on the overworld, you'll never see more than 2 of those guys on the
Tracy!
overworld. Hey, ladder! That's really
Ladder
good.
and 2! Nice!
So that's also a book for Yumi if he wants it. And from here, you can just scroll right after he's done with 2.
Yeah, the only problem is we still, A, haven't found hint shops, and B, we have no money to buy hints. Because like you said before, we need to buy that candle.
I would still just go get it if I were him, and then go do whatever else I plan on doing. Because you're going to get hints in the dungeons. But yeah, so
that is true.
To finish my thought, those 5 enemies, usually 3 of them will be in the dungeon and 2 will be on the overworld. Every once in a while, it'll roll such that 4 of them are in dungeons and 1's on the overworld. But I've never seen it to be 3 on the overworld. So once you see 2 of them, you're not gonna. The others are all gonna be in the dungeons. That is not an easy Bliak room.
No, dude. That's when you go so close to where you're at. I don't know. I would up A, get some hearts, come back, and beam sword him from the right. Eventually.
I think he's just gonna bail because he got the item. He can come back and do that, late. It's not too far from his start spot. He can come back whenever he wants later to just do it then. The same thing I was saying with Crim, this level 7 that he's looking for the Triforce in, is getting some keys out of it, so that's at least valuable.
Yeah, that's true.
Go grab that key. Once you have the major item, we may only have a 5 Triforce seed. And if that's the case, then, beating your head against the wall on a bad enemy set or a large dungeon doesn't make sense. You can come back later if it turns out to be 8 Triforces.
Oh man, I was hoping. I know the spiral staircase and 7 drops. It's like, maybe that's going to be the Triforce there.
Could have been. Could have been the heart container. Either one.
That is true.
I mean, obviously the Triforce is what he wants, but a key or a heart container, or even or a compass. All
that's
would
true
be
as well.
welcome
Yes.
finds.
All right, like you predicted, Yumi is scrolling over to get that book, and probably will stay on this side of the world.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And Crim's like, I want that $5. It's an expensive compass, expensive candle.
Yeah, runners. I think Yumi's close to the candle money, but doesn't quite have it yet. Crim is a little further away. Good fairy for him there in this not so great Dark Nut room. Get those sword beams to make it a little bit easier, at least a little bit safer. And of course, now we're getting a different message from the old man, because we have that book.
Yep, and there's another key for Crim. I was about to say, hey, there's maybe bomb upgrade or an old man room, but nope.
Yeah, there's the other side of the transport.
Yep. But there could be a floor drop in here.
Floor drop could happen here. Yep. We get bombs. I mean, of the things that can drop there, that is... I mean, he wasn't at full, so it's not bad, but... there are better choices. Yumi is kind of probably going to find this level 7, so we'll see if he chooses to dig it as well.
My guess is he'll skip. That's my guess, at least.
Yeah, mine too. And Yumi hits a door repair, and now is nowhere near that candle money anymore.
Ah, so unfortunate. And we find this lovely Patra on Crim's side in the diagonal staircase room, which is no fun to
this particular room just doesn't give you room to maneuver, and so if Patra starts to go too far to the left where Crim is, there's just nothing he can do. But if he can, it is not the expando, so if Patra can stay and behave and stay more towards the middle, Crim has a chance to get through this.
We did find our first hint that level 1 is on a river.
Okay. There's not that many river spots. There are, of course, the 2 second quest bomb spots, as we are on a mixed quest overworld. And then there's a handful of other spots that are considered on the river as well. In a first quest only, Crim was getting really
Crim
close.
almost had it.
He had down to like one or 2 left. But yeah, if you're in a first quest only overworld and you get the river spot, you got like 3 choices, I think. It's not a lot. Yumi sees the boomerang, also turns it down. We'll see if he stays in this dungeon.
Oh, he's going back for it. Oh, Yumi!
Oh, did he not? Okay, he didn't get the one off the Armos, because I guess he died before he got it, so...
Oh, he's also going back in. Interesting. Maybe he'll try to dig
even
up
up
a
the time.
couple of rooms.
It's so easy in really any flag set to be like, especially with the enemy set not bad as you, well, not terrible as you say. It's really easy to just stay in and just, oh, I'll just do one more room. Let's just do one more room. Yes. Next thing you know, you spent 5-10 minutes in there. Crim is finally
for
bailed.
sure.
Now, we wouldn't have seen what's going on in this room for Crim because he doesn't have that ladder yet.
Oh, just another key for now.
So we're going to end up pretty even on... We could end up pretty even on this time spent in level 7 with Yumi not bailing like we expected him to.
I think also Crim just lost candle money with that door repair.
Yeah.
It's the old adage of get money, lose money. Get money, lose money. Over and over again.
And it could, and you know, that Triforce could be in that room or other rooms similar with the blue dark nuts that you really don't want to be dealing with right now. This room isn't going to drop, so I'm not really sure. I mean, I guess when you have the super squishy 2 HP red dark nuts, it's not so bad.
And here's the room that that Crim did perish in.
Yeah, getting past this Patra without killing it.
Oh no!
Yeah,
that one cornered Yumi.
This also is a situation where not having a candle hurts you because you don't have the option of candle boosting through it. Yumi's gonna bail. He spent a little bit less time, I'd say, in there.
All right, the question is, what level will we find next, and on whose side? All right, no, hey, hold. No, next question is, will we finally be able to buy a candle, or will the money be taken away again? Because finally, Yumi has
Yumi's
money.
got enough right now. I mean, at this point, I'd be at the point where I'm like, if I hit a door repair, I'm just gonna up out. But nope.
There it goes.
And it's a, you know, for him, it's a super long message too. Like, as soon as I see the word hello, I'd be out. I just go get my candle.
Oh my goodness, this is funny.
Okay, Crim's gonna find level 2 here. We'll get his ladder, that's good for him. We'll probably also get that book. But I imagine what Yumi wants to do is clear out the rest of this northeast area with the, you know, with getting up to the vanilla white sword location and maybe even do the 2 river spots. There's a ladder for Crim.
It is so nice finding that early, because I feel like when you get a ladder block, it just annoys the heck out of you.
I mean, spoilers for one of the earlier races today, but I believe there was upwards of 5 ladder, I think it was like 5 ladder blocks in one of the earlier races. So yeah,
Ouch.
these guys, well, we won't even be counting how many ladder blocks in the sea because we have the ladder so early. It's just easy just to forget about it once you have it.
Ooh, we do get a map
to do.
for this level 2. That's a fun one.
It's like regular level 2 with a bite taken out.
Hey, Tracy,
like
we don't have candle money anymore. Again, on Yumi's side.
Yumi!
Oh my gosh.
Okay, the fact he's going up first says he's going to come back down and do the river spots as well. This is a terrible screen. He's probably going to end up having to kill all these guys just to get through. Might get a bomb drop out of him. Or not.
Bomb drops in the overworld? Never.
Another arrow shot. Screen also not so great. Potion shop, so not gonna take our money.
I will be interested to see, because Chester predicts that level 1 would be that bomb spot north of vanilla level 1.
Yep, that is. I think that and the hint guy in vanilla on the south. Those are your. Oh, here's level 1. Those
Yep.
are your.
Tracy, I think you called potential
Yeah. Yep.
2Q ladder spots.
Yep. There's like 4 ladder spots in the game.
All right. The question is, we're gonna have 2 good items and 1 heart in here, or we could have potentially 2 hearts and a ghost heart.
You've got Chester got tracking, and you just implied that hearts are not good items. What are you doing, Jess?
Yep. But we do have a lovely raft, which it's okay.
I mean, the raft is a good item if it blocks something, and if it
That's
doesn't
true.
block something, it's a waste of time. I mean, it's that simple. But we will have 2 non-hearts in this dungeon.
Unless it's a coast heart.
I mean, we could, yeah, we could have 2 hearts, but, you know, the coast heart is kind of the non-heart in a sense, right?
I will say, these guys have got to be thrilled to be getting so many keys.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, that could be an item. Well, I suppose that'll make your day if that actually ends up being the stair item.
Give me a dig dogger blocked silvers.
Oh,
hey, there's our Wizrobes.
Surprise Wizrobes! Don't you love it when you get deep into a dungeon that, oh yeah, this is a nice enemy set, and suddenly, you know, 3 blue Wizrobes. Grim does make it to the Triforce, so he's going to be the first on the board in that sense.
At least we had a good clock to stop this room and another key. All right, now the question is, which of these 3 key doors do we take?
The middle one seemed like a good choice. Like, it wouldn't, in this case, it didn't matter, because that open door between the 2.
I think those blue Wizrobes rolled down.
I never managed, like the really high HP enemies, I almost never managed to actually count. Oh, we got some wall masters hiding. Don't grab the clock. Ooh, that's a nice upgrade with the white sword.
Yeah, especially early.
Our heart container is in the stairs, so even if it is dig dogger blocked, we don't really care. We'll just not get that heart.
Oh man, see, now you're the one that CJ's gonna be disappointed in for saying we don't care about the heart. It goes both ways.
Yeah, here's the Triforce for Yumi.
We are
runners on the board with
1-1.
Crim has not gone and gotten his book yet. I'm a little surprised. Like, even in the overworld, there are 2 overworld hints that'll tell you where the magic sword is, and more importantly, where and what the white sword item is. So I'd want to have that book as soon as I could have it to get that information.
Hey,
there's our large to get a 109. See, not even close to poverty. We're good.
Man, I was really hoping for that 51 rupee seed. All right, nothing at Forgotten Spot today. So far, nothing on Death Mountain besides some cash.
Yeah, that's a really out of the way potion shop. So I guess one of those spots where maybe you don't even mark it down if you're like me and always want to know where your potion shops are. Looking ahead. Yeah, I think it's time to buy a candle.
It is. Buy it, because eventually that money will all go away, and you will be very sad to not have a candle. Plus, besides Death Mountain, there's not a lot of spots left that we can currently search.
Ooh, any roads, though. Always fun to have to clip back into the power bracelet spot there for the second any road. Alright, a candle spot.
Bring me to spot A1. Nope. Oh, Recorder Lake.
Well, Recorder
That's
spot.
nice, because that's really close to start if you want to get up to Death Mountain quickly.
Yeah, that actually. Well, I mean, it gets you up to East Death Mountain. It's not so great. I'm not even sure that'd be faster. It probably is a little faster to get up to West, but not as. I think yeah, because you can go to the Power Bracelet spot in the grave, and that'll get you
Yeah.
to Death Mountain pretty well. Doesn't get you to the northeast very well. It just gets you to that spot northeast of Vanilla level 1, and Yumi finds level 3.
Under a burn bush, of course.
Does that mean that? I mean, that means the red candle's going to be here, right?
True. Here's our Lionels hiding out, not in the overworld.
Yeah, I find Lionel's also another one of those enemies that I find easier to deal with in dungeons.
And Crim has a candle. We are double
Yay.
burning today.
And our map, it is not it is not a segmented 3. I say that because I have seen a lot of segmented 3s. Although, one of the things I've noted a few times on this flag set is we do have the non-shuffle start room flag on here, which seems to cause the dungeons to be very vertically oriented. Or we get those little two, 3 off starts into a blob of a segment. So
yeah, the little baby segments.
So it's actually one of those flags where it wasn't even my radar as whether that's a good or bad flag, and I've decided I don't like it. It's not as much of a variety of our dungeons. I've been joking that Boof and Boom, when she comes in and does commentary, is gonna have to, her and her cactuses, she's not gonna like.
This is quite cactus-like in this level 3. Oh no, the likes take a liking to Yumi.
I mean, that is a deceptively difficult room okay, it's got the BMOs. With the 4 BMOs, I don't think anybody's gonna call that an easy room, but likes are a pain in the butt. They're my least favorite enemy. They take forever to kill. They eat your shield. Make it not worth buying a shield, in my opinion, because they eat them. And they don't drop anything. And Yumi wisely letting the other like pass him, because another thing they like to do is, while they're eating your shield, the other ones will group up on you. So if you kill the one that's on you, the other ones will get you.
Yep, they're just waiting for their turn to eat.
But Yumi being smart about this is going to go ahead, went ahead and left the room so that the ones he'd already killed would stay dead, and now he can move on.
Meanwhile, Crim is in this 8 and did find 1 staircase heart so far.
All right, 2 more items. 1 will be on the floor, and 1 will be in the stair. And that compass is nowhere near where he's at. Oh, nice pickup with a red ring for Crim.
Oh my gosh,
color,
floor ring. Let's go.
He didn't change color.
I think he'll change once he leaves the dungeon at least.
No, I think he must be playing with random, like a set color to start with, and then random colors for the rest of it. And the random color just happened to match his starting. We
do have, oh man, when Yumi came in from the bottom of that chute room, the heart was inside the chute. When he comes in from the left side, it's outside the chute. What a troll.
I mean, he just needs to kill the likes and then leave the room and come back, and then the heart will spawn in the middle of the chute. So if he wants that heart, it'll be easy to get. I would do that. It's not a very difficult room to clear, especially if you know how to clip into for the ones on the bottom, and I imagine Yumi knows how to do that, so.
All right, so we're looking for a staircase item in 3.
Yep, actually we're looking for staircase items in both 3 and 8.
True.
Now that we've seen floor items, in 8, yes, it's in, because we saw the floor red ring, and the stair heart in 8, and then in 3 we saw the floor heart. Thanks, dude. We knew that.
All right, here's our staircase in 3. Luckily, it's not Lionel's.
These keys are deceptively annoying. You can take a hit.
Ooh, that's a bow in level 3.
And we even have money to buy arrows.
That is true. They were what, 74?
79, I believe. Either way, we have plenty of money for them.
We have money now. We have keys now. Oh my god, another shoot room. That's great.
Yeah, Yumi just desperate to find that Triforce at this point. This is not what you want to find, because not only are these guys dangerous, this room won't drop. And we have a shutter door, so you have to kill them to get out, or possibly bomb to the. Actually, I mean, it's level 3, so you should be able to bomb to the left, but you also
Yep, because it won't be a
right
right side staircase. We've already found our staircase.
Right.
So.
Can't be Zelda's room because there's rooms above it. In level 3, those are the only ways, that and bombing down into an old man room, those are the only ways that you're not going to be able to bomb the hole.
Woo, there we go.
Yeah, I think Yumi intended to just go through the hole, and then the landlord kind of chased him away from it.
At this point, you're just saying, where the heck is this Triforce at, dude?
Gonna be in the last room. I mean,
Where is that?
Missing. No, it's not in the last room.
There's the I don't know, 8 blue Lionel room that he skipped through.
Oh yeah, that's probably it. I mean, there's a compass missing too, so.
Oh, true.
So that 8 blue Lionel room's got to be one of those things. Oh, and high whiz robes on Crim's side over in level 8.
Oh my gosh, whiz robes and bunnies. Ugh.
I mean, they'll be fine for Yumi because he'll buy arrows as soon as he's done with this dungeon, and you know the Pole's voice will not be a problem for him. The whiz robes though, yeah, they're gonna be a problem. No, there's nothing
a Triforce for 8. Crimson takes a 2-1 lead.
Yep. Let's see if he goes back in for the second item. I wouldn't. Not without a map, at least.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, at this point, I would duck out for a bit, go somewhere else. You still don't know how many Triforces you need for 9.
Yeah, go get your bow. Triforce will still be there later.
Plus
Again,
it's so close to start.
Yeah, another dungeon super close to start. There's our hit shop.
So if Yumi finds those, I bet he will buy them.
Yeah, Crim still has. Ooh.
Hello!
Looky there. You got on the overworld. Wasn't the Armos item, but you got on the overworld. Recorder found as the white sword item. But yeah, Crim hasn't bought the book yet. Bought. He hasn't gone and picked up the book.
What is this, a boomstick seed?
No, I mean, that would be funny if that suddenly showed up, but I have questions for Fred if that happened. And Yumi's gonna immediately turn that recorder in and find his any roads. That is a good message for the any roads. I can show you
that is. Nobody sing along or we'll get a copyright strike. And Opno saying, if it was boomstick, the best part about that is free shield. All right, so we're still missing 4, 5,
6,
6,
9.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, 9 is the biggest one. I mean, I really want to know how many Triforces we need.
I mean, hopefully we'll get to find out, because if 9's your last dungeon, it's not unusual to go into 9 with more than 5 Triforces. It just opens. You just don't know.
And Sarah, you in chat, we'll need 9 Triforces.
Alright, Yumi gonna go back into level 3? I'm not sure he's in any better position than he was before to get this Triforce.
Alright, if we can keep beams.
Yeah, that'd help. doing a nice job staying on the right side of the Lionels. You want to be on that right side half tile to not get hit by that sword. Alright, Crim's gonna go pick up his book finally.
I'm hearing sad CJ noises. Did Crim just turn down a take any heart, or did he take a potion?
I mean, I've seen him take a bunch of take any hearts.
He took a potion. Oh no! Does he not know who's in the booth?
I mean, it's kind of funny because when you get that red ring, you don't feel like you need the hearts as much anymore, but when you get that red ring, you really don't need the potion as much anymore.
True.
Of course, Crim still on the wood sword, hasn't gotten his white sword out of level 1. See if Yumi comes back. Well, I guess he has to come back. I think this is the key. No. This could be the Triforce. Oh, uh-oh.
No!
Uh-oh.
And we don't have arrows, Tracy, so now we're locked in.
Yumi,
Get out of there, Yumi.
Didn't go by arrows. Oh, that's...
Ah, that's unfortunate.
I mean, we still haven't found the compass, so it could still just be the compass. But it's likely to drop something for us that's useful.
Yeah, because it might just be that room plus the Lionel room that are the last two things.
Oh, one nice thing, those blue moblins are going down to one shot with the white sword, so when a bomb dropper goes down to one shot on the overworld, that always feels good. You
cannot say that this overworld is not overly generous with bomb droppers with the way it rolled.
This is not, I mean, the worst thing on the overworld, I mean, the Gorilla are, like we said, those boomerangs will get you if you're not careful. But yeah, it's not a hard overworld to traverse overall. There we go. Go get the arrows. Are we going to go back into level 3 again? And shoot that goal?
Don't do it, Yumi. Don't do it yet.
Okay, yeah. Not going right back there. Maybe next time he up A's, he'll be, since it's so
I want him to find that hint shop. Ooh, hi, Megs.
And Crim's into level 1, so he'll get his raft and his white sword. I also would like to see Yumi check a raft spot or two.
Oh, true. We haven't checked that. Oh, there's two hint shops in Candle Row. All right, red ring.
Well, that's good for Yumi. Crim doesn't know that.
Wand and 4.
Wand and 4.
Okay.
Gold block wand. Okay.
That's fun. Walked right back into that. That's okay.
If this is you, do you retry back into your money and go buy the arrows again? Yumi says no. I think I would.
I don't think he saved though, because he didn't know that there were hints there. So it would have been bad if he retried.
I always save. Yeah, I make it a habit to save most of the time.
You know what? He's going for a health fill up. I bet he's gonna go back into 3 again because he's right here.
Yeah, try and kill that Goma. Yeah, typically for me, I try to save unless I'm in a dungeon. I mean, the few extra seconds that a save does instead of a continue are worth it in some of those kind of situations.
True. Alright, so Crim has picked up the white sword, is heading over to where?
Ooh, that's new. Also creeps on Death Mountain.
So it's got to be West Death Mountain or one of the blocked locations.
Yeah. Which, yeah, so power bracelet spot, the 2 power bracelet spots, the 1 recorder spot. But probably just in one of the bomb spots.
Alright, chat, will the Skoma hold the Triforce or will it hold the compass?
This time Yumi's gonna back out of the shoot room so he can get the heart.
And it was the
the
Triforce. Good job, Piercing Mountain.
So hopefully Krim buys arrows before he goes into 3. He is going to have to go into 3 because of the bow in there.
Krim does find that level 4 up on West Death Mountain, which we know has a Goma blocked wand.
Yeah, so he's not going to be able to get it, most likely.
He does get a second row of hearts.
Yeah, it's going to be in that wand will be in a stair. I'm going to go ahead and pirouette this door open. And we're going to go back to 2 to get his Triforce, which, a little better equipped for it.
Yeah, that is for sure. White sword plus beams, so much easier than how he tried it earlier, even though he was so close earlier.
Yeah, and Krim getting the hint that 3 is in the Deadwood, so I imagine next time he up A's to start, he'll be able to get to that level 3 and get to that bow. No map yet for Krim, so it's going to be a bit of a find the bomb hole situation for him.
Oh, it would be a find the bomb hole situation if he had bombs.
I mean, it's still a find the bomb hole situation, but apparently it's also a kill Gorias for bomb situation, so you can find said bomb hole.
That is true.
Which, of course, because he's got 0 bombs, they're not going to drop any. That's how that works. He needs to kill this one and then respawn him again, and then the next time they'll be on a bomb count, and then 2 of the next 3 actually will be on a bomb count. He has a chance to get 2 bombs here, or 2 packs. There's 1. Can he get a second one? No. He's gonna take that 1 and go.
Wah, wah, wah. I'm getting called out for my bad bum luck last night. Thanks, chat.
Yep, there's the recorder right there in that room. I mean, we don't know that for sure, but, it's definitely a potential stair room. It is a Goma. It's probably the wand. Unfortunately, Krim has not bought his arrows, nor is he on his bow at a level 3, so...
I was confused there for a second because I'm like, I'm pretty sure you said recorder, and then you said wand. I was like, wait a second.
I mean, if I said recorder, it was by mistake. But it was definitely a wand that's going to be... Oh, level 9.
What's it going to be? 6.
Ooh,
okay.
6. Okay, so a little jetty.
It's a nice happy medium.
The big thing now is going to be finding silvers. So, let's see. What dungeons do we are missing... 5 now that we found 6.
Yeah, 5,
Let's
6,
say 5 and 6,
8, and 9.
So, theoretically, we won't need 5. In fact, we only need 5 if it has silvers in it.
True. Well, power bracelet could be a factor.
Okay, we can only need 5 if it blocks the silvers. How about that?
There you go.
But if it's behind a no. My first statement was correct because if power bracelet is a factor and 5 is under the power bracelet, then we wouldn't need 5 again unless it had silvers. Oh, median compass for Krim. Let's see if he explores this 6. He is going to explore this 6 because he's not going into the Triforce room. 6 often the largest dungeon.
Need something. And that's what's interesting is I know Krim's already been to 8. You have to get 6 out of your 8 Triforces. You'll likely get 1, 2, 3, 4 because they're small.
Yep.
And then where do your other 2 come from?
Depends what you find. I mean, sometimes it's just faster to go to the dungeons that you know. Oh, right. Unfortunately, Yumi finds the other hint shop.
Ooh!
And Melody be fine. That's probably... That doesn't have to be, but probably is a recorder block dungeon. There's a bow in level 3 that he already knows about. Unfortunately, cannot afford the expensive hint. So that'd be really big if Crim found that hint shop before he goes into level 3. Yeah, Chester suggests you recorder block 5 with the magic key. Yeah, that's very, very possible.
Ah, true.
And, you know, Yumi's near some recorder locations, so you might see him check those. And see, there's that white sword hint that he doesn't need anymore.
He's like, dude, I already played the record, the melody. Don't tell me this. Tell me new things.
But I mean, to the earlier point of getting that book as quick as possible, I'm pretty certain Crim has done that area of the world, and thus did not get that hint.
Yeah. And also, going back to what you said earlier, Tracy, is that they're not necessarily helpful hints, they're just truthful hints.
Yep. I mean, most of them are helpful if you get them before, you know, like if you were to get all those hints right at the beginning of the game. The exceptions being, you know, things like the "you are here" hint.
Yes, those are the hey, you need the book to read this. Do you want to know where the book is?
Yeah, yep, that's a good one. The one that I just want to get rid of. So, like, the book, for a book to understand old men, I know Bogey in particular has really pushed to get that gone. The "you are here" hints do have some use if you're playing hidden dungeon numbers. But the one that I really want to get rid of is the one that gives you the hint for the Coast Heart item.
Oh, step over the water to find the thing that you already know about.
You could just go see it, you know, like you know, especially if you start right there on the coast, you know, you're 5 seconds in, you already know it's there.
All right, we did find a floor heart in this level 6.
Yep.
So whatever our item is will be in a staircase, although it could still be the Coast Heart.
Could still be the Coast Heart. Yeah, Yumi picking up another Take Any heart, but after he picked up a potion out of a Take Any. We have not seen the letter yet, to be fair. Yumi does not have that red ring. He knows it's in level 8. I don't know how interested he is in going into level 8.
I can't see him digging it just to get the ring. That's my opinion.
To respond to chat, step over the water isn't always the coast. That is correct. But when you get that hint, you always know if it's talked about the coast because you've already seen the item. So that hint just needs to go.
And that way you know if it says step over the water to find something, that you know it's actually ladder blocked in a dungeon.
Or on the rare occasion, it means it's something in a river, one of those river spots.
True. Right, it is a good thing that we have gotten lots of keys, because we are using lots of keys in this Dungeon 6.
Yeah, looks like Crim's going to go ahead and take care of these likes. Just keep an eye on that Lionel. Just make sure he's not firing down at you while you take care of the likes, and then you can take care of the Lionel from below it. Or maybe not from below, because you got those bubbles there, but if you just stay on the ladder spots, yeah, should be pretty good.
Oh my gosh, I so thought that Lionel was going to shoot at him before he had a chance.
Yeah, the difference between Lionel's and... yeah, you can see the red ring doing some work here. But the difference between the Lionels and the Gorilla, for instance, is the Lionels when you can kind of get them like in a stun lock, and similar to like with Ganon, where they're not gonna fire arrows at or fire those sword beams at you.
Look where Yumi is. We have a raft blocked level 5.
Level 5 is under the raft. If the silvers are here, that could be really interesting. Oh, and we get a mother.
Ouch!
Oh.
You don't have enough money.
Yeah, but the
there
Gorilla.
Bombs.
To go back to the point I was making, the Lionels, you can kind of stun them and they won't fire at you. The Gorilla, they don't care. They'll just keep firing those boomerangs at you.
Yep, it's always great when you are swinging your sword at the microsecond, they swing their boomerang at you and then absolutely snipe your face off.
Yep. I did not see what Crim got, but he's going and picking up that Triforce.
I don't think he got the staircase item at all.
Oh, was it because we saw a stair. I'm guessing it was a, was it a transport stair, I guess?
I believe so.
Okay.
Because, yeah, he's still hunting.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. There's a key there you can grab. All right, we're gonna have Goma block silvers. That's always fun.
Yumi's frustrated with this. Bring out your shaky gomas.
Oh yeah, Goma block. Let's see. We're gonna push the block. It does push. What do we got?
Just
transport.
Of course. Rule of 5. Oop, here's our map in 6.
This will be our map. Yeah, with the book not giving us maps, so you really want to try and get this if you can. Hey, look, more wizards.
Using the half tiles to his advantage.
Ooh, he's seen most of this 6.
Maybe
at this point, you probably feel obligated to finish it off. Yeah, there's just a few rooms on that upper left. There's that bomb upgrade again we can't afford. Yeah, I do think there's a really good chance that our runners are going to end up with a vastly different Triforce set. Or as different as can be with 6, you know.
Aha, here's our item 6.
Here it is. Surely you think to bomb left there. It's the red candle.
Not what you're looking for. So that means we're down to 5, the second item 8, or level 9 for silvers.
Yep.
Actually, at this point, it's a higher likelihood because Power Bracelet has to be in 5 or 8.
I mean, Power Bracelet has to be in not in 9, but we don't know what's in 8. So Power Bracelet fills one of those slots. So yeah, that does make it a little more likely.
I thought I said 5 or 8. Maybe I just spoke
I didn't.
Quickly.
Or maybe I just didn't hear it. Either way.
No, I think chat said 5 or 8 as well. I'm like, I swear I said it. As Crim picks up the Triforce in 6. I'll just say my brain is frozen from the snow.
But we're gonna find out. Now, if Yumi does find a Power Bracelet here in level 5, it is gonna distract him a little bit from finding the other dungeons. It's not too bad because a lot of those places are, well, some of those places are places we've covered. But we know there's nothing underneath the Power Bracelet, so.
Now this looks like a likely candidate for an item room. It pushes.
Yeah, this would be the heart or the item. Nope.
Ooh,
or it could be
segmented.
Wait, did he take the other stair?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Oh, jeez, this room. 6 blue wizards. Oh, and the one dancing in the door, because that's what they do.
This is when you wish you had that ring from 8.
Yeah, I mean, it's 8, it's big. There's only, possibility of 1 required item. But when there's a nice item in 8 that you know is there, I feel like going to 8 is a pretty good choice. Because you might get that other item. And also, the number of times in this flag set that I've gotten the hint for one of the items in 8 and said, oh, I'll go somewhere else because now there's only 1 item in 8 that I care about. And the other item is my silvers. More often than I like. And there's that recorder for Crim. I expect he'll find level 3 soon, which is really good for him because that'll get him his bow. Unfortunately, I don't. Oh no, he has bought arrows, so he's gonna be able to kill that Goma. Once he has bow, he will be able to kill that Goma.
Right. Hopefully, he won't get stuck in the room before he finds the bow, because that would be not fun. It will probably go a bit easier for him with that ring, as opposed to when Yumi was in here.
Now there's that level 5 map.
This is like Brazil. It looks
definitely
like Brazil.
Definitely not a cactus.
Oh, you mean you don't have bombs? That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, the Lionels do get Crim.
I mean, they still do a half heart damage on those swords, so.
Tracy,
Dig
Tracy,
down
you
their
are
gazes
here.
along the coast. Yeah, thanks, dude. Thank you. And Manhandla without bombs on no ring is no picnic.
Oh, but look, it's Cake. He's so easy to take down with the white sword now. Hey, there's
hey, gets the heart.
So let's see, we're missing. Is it a super room, possibly? I think the Triforce room is the
his only room's missing is the Triforce room, and maybe one above it. Was he one above or two above when he couldn't bomb? Oh, hey, look at all these bomb droppers right outside the dungeon.
The question is, will they actually drop bombs?
Look at all these bomb droppers not dropping bombs right outside the dungeon.
Oh, hey,
there's more. Oh, there we go.
Right back into it.
Okay, Crim sees the shoot room that has the heart. You know what?
You already tried the bomb
Crim's
left.
key count.
You tried the bomb left already. There you go. He remembered.
Look at Crim's key count.
Oh, wow. 12 keys. That's a ton. And he has enough to buy another ring if he wanted to.
Yeah. I can't say I've ever seen somebody buy a blue ring having already picked up the red ring. I've multiple times seen key buys with any key, wood arrows with silvers, you know, all those fun mistakes. You know, I bet that's a right side stair.
Yeah, I bet you're right as well.
And that's why it didn't bomb.
Or it's just 5 being a jerk. That must be the true.
I mean, it is 5, so yeah, it would not surprise me. I feel like this bow in level 3 is way up at the top. So Crim has a little bit more clearing to do. I am curious if the compass is in this room.
Oh, no! The beam got him.
I mean, BMOs are like one of the worst things in this game.
That is very true. Yeah, and he did use both his potions in level, whatever level it was.
Alright, Crim finds the Goma and gets the bad news. Good news for him is those likes that he killed in the shoot room will stay dead.
Wait, 11 HP? Is that how many they are? Dang.
I mean, they're +9 plus or minus 2, so they can be 11.
Yumi, why are you clearing this room?
You
know your staircase. Really you know where the Triforce is.
See, there it is. There's that right
Super room. Let's go.
See, is it Power Bracelet or is it?
Hey, there's our Coast Heart. So that means Power Bracelet has to be an 8, which means Silvers and any key are a 9.
Yep. I mean, this will be the most useless any key pick of all time, especially for Crim.
Wait, Yumi, where are you going? He must. Oh, does he not realize that he picked up the floor heart earlier? Oh, Yumi, no.
Oh no, that's the worst part about that floor heart situation. I know Malkier has talked about the floor heart being, you know, sneakily. Actually, I don't think he used the term sneakily, but I would use the term sneakily. A super important item just to know where it is, so you can eliminate it.
Yeah, I just switched over to Yumi's stream, and he doesn't have a floor item in 5 marked.
That's a problem. That's a problem. Meanwhile, I'm not sure Crim's ever going to even find that level 5. Now, we have all the knowledge of the items. Let's just point out for a second, neither of our runners is anywhere close to having all that knowledge. Since Crim
That's
has
true.
items out of 6, and Yumi with the item out of 5. I don't think both... Yeah, Crim doesn't have the hint for 4 for the wand.
Right here in a second, Crim's gonna take a 5-4 Triforce lead.
Yeah, and I feel like Crim's just in a better position right now. Has the defense of the Red Ring, has that extra Triforce, has the knowledge of where those last dungeons are. The only dungeon he's missing is level 5. And if he never finds 5, he's not gonna miss it.
This Goma is absolutely toying with him.
That's just one more Triforce for him, and he can go into level 9.
Yeah, and of course we know that's the right move.
I mean, at this point, level 4 was up there on Death Mountain, right near level 9. I would seriously consider just going there.
True, because even though we know, wand is blocked, I think Crim didn't get the wand hit. That was Yumi.
Yeah, Crim
right?
didn't get the wand hit, but he walked it. He saw a staircase blocked by a Goma, and if I'm looking for silvers, and I know there's a staircase blocked by a Goma, I'm heading there.
Yep, and exactly what he's doing. He went directly to level 4. You go to what you know.
Yep. So he's thinking this could be my silvers. We know it's going to be most likely going to be a wand, because we got a hint that wand was in here, and that it was arrow blocked. So this is, yeah, and it pushes. So unless this is segmented, it is. I mean, it still could be segmented, but there's the wand.
Yep, you still take that. Long range weapon, always great.
I mean, I think the only time you don't take wand is first quest enemy set plus magic sword already picked up. But now we get to play Find the Bomb Hole.
Well, there's this door to the right. Or the left, I mean.
I think he's been through this door.
Has he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we saw this hint.
Oh, that's right. Yep. That's right. It was find the bomb hole, but we had no more bombs.
Level 4, most of the walls will bomb. However, they will not all bomb. It's not it's usually going to be at least 1 or 2 that maybe don't. And Yumi finds level 4.
Look at their favorite Lionels.
Yeah, switch the wand here. This is where wand fire is a good thing.
Yes,
you can
agreed.
just fire at these guys from a distance. I maintain that any enemy that you can fight from a distance, wand fire is a positive thing. Unfortunately, any enemy like a Dark Nut or even worse, the worst is the Patra. We have to get up close and it's not the wand beams that's hurting it. That's when you don't want your wand fire. And it's far worse, in my opinion, to have the wand fire for those than to not have it for those other enemies. But it is a bit of a perk, right? You get that wand fire, and that is the Triforce out of level 4 for Crim.
With that, we are, I'm assuming, we're going to go to level 9 next.
Yeah, I mean, Crim knows that he knows that the power bracelet is missing, so and he knows that's either in 5 or 8. And that puts his arrows at 2/3 of a chance to be a 9. So you just go do 9.
Do we have clean audio for Crim that we could switch to, please? If we do.
There we go.
Thank you, CJ.
Yeah, just in time for the roar.
Oh, wow, you were right. That is very roaring.
Is he right above us? No. Can we bomb? Huh. I'm a little surprised Crim didn't go to the left there to see if the roar was below that room.
True. Well, I guess it doesn't completely matter because we still need silvers.
That's a good point. Yeah, but if you go to the left, you can narrow down exactly where the room is.
True. Alright, the big question will also be, how many keys can Crim collect in this 9 before finding the any key?
And does he even pick up the any key when he finds it, if he finds it? Yeah, and Chad asked a really interesting question. Where does Yumi go next? Now, he could get into this level 9 very soon. Level 6 is right here. It has a very quick Triforce. So he could get that level 6 Triforce, get this level 4 Triforce, and enter level 9, and be right behind Crim. He has missing items in 6 and 8. So he has basically the same odds. Just
Except
that
for the
his
mismark
unknown
5.
dungeon is 6, whereas Crim's unknown dungeon is 5.
Oh, location-wise, you mean? Yeah.
No, I mean in terms of items. Like Yumi's gonna find 9 and 6 shortly, and if he just grabs the Triforce, Crim got an immediate compass and saw the Triforce was very close to start. So
True.
if Yumi just grabs that, I think it's 9 first and then 6.
I'm pretty sure that was Go-Go Power Rangers
was
for
Power
our reporter
Rangers,
tune.
yep.
Go-Go Power Rangers.
There's the any key for Crim. Does he pick it up at 11
He
keys?
does!
He does!
We moved from a double digit to a single A.
There's level 9 for Yumi. He's gonna find out that it's 6 tries for entry. And he's gonna be right back here. And it really, you know, he's very much in this race. Advantage Crim because he's gonna have more exploration time before Yumi gets in here. Plus that red ring is he's gonna just be able to take damage. But I don't see Yumi's not. I mean, if Yumi digs this item out of 6, I will be shocked. Like, just grab
Was the Triforce to the
go.
right? Was it here?
It might have been here. I want to say Crim went up and got a compass,
Okay.
and then we could see it. You know, like a few rooms. It was a few rooms, maybe one more room to the right. And there's the map to 9, the big chunk. And there's that
there's
roar
the roar again. Ganon's like, I'm here, bro. Come at me.
And now we don't care about spending keys. Yeah, Yumi, there's that compass. I think he's just gonna go. Yeah, he's just gonna grab this Triforce and get out. I mean, I think at this point you have to gamble 9 here. Okay.
Oh no, he's gonna peep. He's gonna peep it.
Oh, don't stay. That item is so far away from the Triforce too. If he stays in here. And without the map, you're not going to see. You're not going to see that bomb hole. But I think the map was more in this area. But yeah, with again, Yumi doesn't know the second item in 8 or the item in 6.
Or
so to his mind,
technically the floor in 5 with the mismark.
Yeah. He knows one of those items has to be the power bracelet. So he's gonna, I mean, maybe his thought process is, I feel behind, this is a dungeon my opponent maybe didn't dig, so I'm gonna dig it looking for the silvers. And unfortunately, if that's the thought process, it's not gonna work out. Me, I would just go to 9. I would, you know, the thing I always say, I mean, if this were a smaller dungeon, then sure, stay in it, but the thing I always say is you lose more time. It's why I don't like the term gamble. When, you know, people say, oh, take the gamble for level 9. You lose more time looking not in 9 than you do looking in 9. Because you get other information in 9. You find out where Ganon is, you find out where Zelda is, you map your dungeon. There's a lot of information to be had. You're not getting any more information in this 6 other than getting that other item.
Yeah, true. The only good thing is that the 6 is not gigantic, at least. And it's going relatively quickly.
Yeah, he has the map, so he's gonna find the item faster than Crim did.
Also, we have 2 out of our 3 items of knowledge and 9. We did pick up that compass for where Zelda is. It's just those gosh darn silvers. Where the heck are they?
And also, since you both runners have the book, there are 3 hints in level 9. Out of 4 possible hints, and one of them is the silvers lie in and it'll give you a quadrant, or the silvers are elsewhere. So having the book makes that very powerful.
Oh, speaking
but
of,
unfortunately, one of the it also can tell you things you already know. Like in this case, we already know where Ganon is. It can also tell you where Zelda is, again with the quadrant. And it can also tell you who guards the compass.
Yumi's getting close to the staircase.
Yeah, he needs to bomb to the left, I believe, in the E column, in the second E column.
Yep, you are correct.
And it was, like Crim had to see the map to find out that there was a room there and then go back up there and bomb it. There's the floor heart for Yumi. I don't remember where we saw Magic Sword. I feel like we did see it.
We did. I also don't remember where.
Not that anyone's gonna go get it. It's just too far away from you. You've got a white sword. Just too far away.
Crim's gotta be a little sparing with those bombs. We only have 1.
Yeah, ideally he'd start a count up and try and force a bomb. You can find, go get back to that old man. You can get a free 10 count by slashing the old man.
Sometimes it's just fun to hit him, even if you don't need a count.
Well, sometimes it's fun to hit him just to get a count, because you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Yumi's suddenly up to 11 keys. Will be 12 once he picks this one up. Could be this room.
This Ganon roar, Tracy, it's just...
I know, right?
Every time it's like, I'm still here!
Come and get me. Okay, that did push, but unfortunately still another transport. Can we bomb here? Nothing useful. We can bomb to the right, though. Let's see what we get here. There's the red candle for Yumi.
Just don't forget to go pick up the Triforce. I think he almost ducked out of the dungeon. He almost did! Oh, that's rude. You can't bomb right in that room. Chad is right. Crim has seen an absolute boatload of this level 9, but still no silvers.
Really has. Yeah, it just has a huge exploration advantage over Yumi. And with Yumi having dug out 6 to find the red candle, let's see. If he assumes that he got 2 hearts and 5, he should know the power bracelet, and they should know that the silvers are in 9, whereas Crim still doesn't know for sure that they're not in 5.
True.
The worst feeling in this flag set is having to go outside level 9 to look for your silvers and find a dungeon that you didn't previously find.
All right, Yumi's into level 9.
Yeah, he'll hear the roar in one room.
All right, that's also not the hint we want to see. We want to see
Isn't.
the silvers lie in bleh of skull.
Where exactly is Bleh?
Bleh is this room directly to the north of Zelda. No, it's not.
This could be a hint.
Southwest.
Okay,
Interesting.
there we go. What have we not? Wait. There's 2 rooms that we're missing, and one is Zelda's room. I think it's the room underneath Zelda.
Ah.
Which is
there's your count, Tracy.
Look at that sea column. So Zelda is barely in the northwest, right? I guess she's in the west easily, but she's barely north. But yeah, that room below her, is the one room I don't think we've seen. If that's where the silvers are, then it's barely in the south. If Yumi could somehow figure out this puzzle faster, though, he still has a chance at this. That's
Also,
how you come from behind in level 9. Is your opponent just doesn't find the path and you do.
Yeah, Crim also just got probably one of the luckiest bomb drops ever. All right, we're making some progress.
Oh, do we have to bomb through Ganon's room?
No, because Ganon's down.
Or is he below? Or is he below? He's below. Never mind. Okay, Ganon's below Crim.
Left
We
here?
need to bomb left here. Or try to bomb left here. It's got to be this room to the... it doesn't bomb. Okay, so we're going to go from below. We'll try bomb up.
To be able to bomb up? It's going to be like a one-way bomb hole only? Oh my God,
nope.
It is!
Or one room. I say the one-way bomb holes are a thing in Quest 2, where you go through one way and it's a solid wall on the other.
Oh yeah. Alright, surely it'll bomb right.
This has to bomb, because we know there's a room here and there's no other way to get it. And it is a right side stair with a Goma, so we can't go to Zelda from here, but we do find the silver arrows. I think time has just run out for Yumi as he gets his map. And actually, he's only a little bit away. Like, go.
He is, if he goes the correct way.
Go left!
He's going south. Oh, now he's going west. Which way are you going, Yumi?
Make a decision. Don't just stand there.
South, the
going
wrong
down.
way. All right, Crim is about to enter Ganon. Although we haven't actually been in Ganon's room, so it's...
Yeah, we don't know which
get
wall
in this
bombs, so we might...
Oh,
no! I don't know if we've seen a door to Ganon, so if Yumi could just go the right direction, go the correct direction, he could still potentially snipe this. But it's just looking like he's gonna go, just isn't gonna take that.
I think it is a bomb hole, Tracy! Oh
my
no!
God. I mean, I don't think we saw a door at all around Ganon, and, you know, he chose the, you know, you're gonna choose the wall that you know is blocking him. There's a bomb.
Oh, there's a bomb. Oh, bailed out again.
Yeah, that'll be all he needs, because there's only 4 walls around Ganon, and he's tried one of them, so he's gonna have three bombs to try and get this correct. So we bomb here.
Bomb.
Remember way back when no, it's not this one. I didn't say bomb here. I said go
go to the left and
go
see
to the
if you
left
find the path.
in the next
Yeah.
room to see if that was actually whether Ganon was to the left or to the right.
Oh, Yumi's getting closer now. But I still don't think it's going to be enough.
No, especially, I mean, I think Crim would have to take a death to Ganon at this point, and with that red ring, it just doesn't seem likely.
All right. 7, 8 swipes of the white sword will kill Ganon.
Yeah, it'll be 8. Because we have static HP on the bosses, so.
Ganon does not want to be stun locked tonight.
Okay, and Crim's got 2 potions, so.
Ganon is down. Now it's just a few rooms away to find our princess.
And we know the door isn't below. Although I know Crim's been on all sides of that dot, so he should know which one has a door. I think he's been in every room of this 9 except Zelda's room.
I think you might be right. Or maybe, has he been to the one room to the right of start? That staircase room?
He has. He got stuck there.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. He sure has. And Yumi's
out of
really
bombs.
Really close, but yeah, out of bombs.
Right. And with that, get your GGs out in chat for our winner, CrimsonAvix, 120.34. GGs.
Looks like Yumi's gonna call it shortly thereafter.
He's asking in the race room, silvers.
He's asking 7 or 8, but he saw the blue boomerang in 7. Alright, let's go ahead and mark both of these guys so that we can get them in here.
So yes, also get your GGs out in chat for Yumi. Let's see if they are wanting to come in at all.
Alright, Crim says he'll be right there.
Meanwhile, welcome in our runner-up Yumi. GG's.
Yeah, we got
and
both
there's
our
Crim.
runners.
GG's, Crim.
GG's, Crim and Yumi.
Yo, thanks. GG's, man.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Yumi.
So yeah, you both went into 9 with one, with 2 unknown dungeons. So Crim, you didn't have 5 and 8. Second item and 8. Yumi, you didn't have. Actually, no, you fished out that candle from 6. So all you had left was level 8 with the power bracelet, which had to be there. I'm not sure. It looked like you might have mismarked your floor heart in 5.
Sure did. That's why I walked around there twice. I knew
Yep.
I knew I shouldn't have dug that 6. I should have just went into 9. That
Yeah.
early Triforce. But
Yeah, if you had just grabbed that Triforce and went, you would have had a real shot at this. Because 9 was just right there. But I mean, and if the silvers had been in 6, Crim would have had them because he dug that 6 much earlier.
yeah, it's just one of those feeds. It was not a good from beginning to end. So many deaths deep in dungeons and just sloppy grossness. It happens.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Lionels
I-
in 3 had your number.
Yeah, they
Oh
did.
my god. That was like in the very beginning of the seed, so no, you know me. I was not a happy camper. I was tilting like crazy, but
And then
It
to add insult to injury, you had the bow to use on that Goma when you got in the Triforce room, but you hadn't bought arrows yet.
Yep. It was funny. Just one
Well-
of those things.
Crim, you have to let us know though. Did you see every single room in 9?
I think he did.
Yes. Well, no.
Okay.
I apologize. I did not see 2 of the rooms in the upper right of 9.
Okay.
But everything
fair
else I saw. And the only reason I didn't see those is because I didn't want to waste the one bomb I had left.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, we
Where
had
were the
it.
silvers at in there?
The room. There was a bomb wall to the room below Zelda's room from the left.
Oh, it was right there.
You were right there.
I didn't
Yep.
have bombs.
You did have bombs.
Oh my god. I definitely would have bombed that room too because I needed a path to Zelda. I was trying to find a path to Zelda.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh my gosh. That sucks.
Yeah,
Well.
so yeah, I mean, you came in, you were in 9 before you finished, so like there was still a chance, but
Yeah.
it just didn't quite work out. I gotta ask you though, Yumi, you avoided 8. The hints gave you that the red ring was in there. I personally, if I see a red ring hint in a two item dungeon, I'm probably gonna go there. On the other hand, if it's if it's one item, I maybe don't. But you'd avoided 8. Is just because it's a large dungeon now. There's only one more item there that can be the silvers.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I know it's weird to say this seed because there was definitely some deaths, but at that point I had plenty of hearts and just red ring is not important to me at all. So it wasn't a factor. The factor was we had 6, 7, and 8 all with one item. Only because I had hints for boomerang in 7 and red ring in 8.
I'm pretty sure you saw the boomerang. Yeah, you have the boomerang from 7.
Oh, did I get it? Okay, I saw it. Oh yeah, that's right. Because I popped into 7 early. That's right. That's right. Yeah, yes, that was a waste of time too. Just wandering around in there for nothing. But
yeah, you both. I mean, you kind of evened out in 7. You both wandered. I think actually, Crim, you spent a little more time in 7 wandering, trying to find that Triforce. That
Yeah, I
somewhere.
spent quite a bit of time in there. I still don't know where that Triforce is.
Nope, we never saw it. Never saw it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was very early. So go ahead.
I never saw Triforce in 7. I never saw Power Bracelet in 8, and I never saw 5 at all.
Yeah, 5 was on the west ref spot.
See, I thought I was doing something good
east
there,
ref
finding that 5. I was like, oh, this is a weird spot. Like, let's go. And that was the
if
worst.
The silvers had been there.
That was the worst thing that could
east
have
ref
happened
spot.
to me.
Yeah.
I was in there forever. What was on the floor? I got a heart and mark
Yeah, it was heart and heart.
Yeah, it was double
It was
heart.
double heart.
Yeah. Did you have Did you get 1 early? I was feeling good in the very beginning because I got 2. I got ladder out of 2 right away, and then got the hint for 1 or the book, and then 1, and it felt good in the beginning, and then it's just
I got the 1 relatively early. I mean, the white sword helped. I got red ring out of 8 really early, and the funny thing is I think I took more deaths with the red ring than without it. But yeah, I mean, I felt very weird in my routing because like I found the candle and I found the arrows really early, but I had no money, so I navigated probably to every open cave before making it back to purchase the candle. So and then when I purchased the candle, I went right up, found 8. So I actually didn't find 3 until I got the hint for it out of 4.
Yep, that's right.
Yep, I saw that and I didn't like it because I was like, I think I might have even died, and I was like, all right, I got this 3, and then this and then kind of luckily got the whistle in 3 over there, and I was like, well, he's gonna go straight to 3 now, or yeah, to 3 now because of that that hint. And I was like, dang it. But
I want to say that was the one thing. I mean, that was the one candle. I mean, you had to get the candle. We know we've had candleless seeds. This one was decidedly not a candleless seed because you could not skip level 3.
Yeah, although the muggers sure tried to make that happen. I swear, every time one of you guys had just enough money for the candle,
yeah.
you'd hit a mugger.
Those door repairs were out to get you.
yep, I noticed we're almost there. We're at like 72, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get the candle, and then boom, we kept getting hit with 1. It was like very frustrating, but
When I ran out of bombs in 9 and I had to go out and farm, I was actually kind of angry that I never found the Triforce in 7 because the bomb upgrade was so early in there that would have been just a easy would have been an easy guaranteed way to get bombs, but unfortunately there was nothing there, so just had to go with what we had.
Yeah, 7 was kind of in the middle of nowhere compared to the rest of your dungeons, so yeah, there was no way to get there quickly.
Yeah, 7 and 5, but he didn't go to 5, so. Yeah, right on. Well, GG, man. Kick some butt in the 1-0 bracket.
Yeah, there's some tough matchups both ways. I mean, we've had some good races. I haven't been able to watch them all, unfortunately, but just seeing some of the results as I'm recording them, it's been crazy. But that's why we do these things.
Totally. I'll get an 0-1 antlers. Don't you worry.
I mean, there's a few names in that 0-1 bracket.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
There's a few scary people out there in 0-1 land. In fact, yeah, maybe we'll get a Jess Yumi.
I wasn't gonna put that out in the universe.
Oh god, that's what I would get. That's what I would get for kept saying is going to be round 1 matchup.
All right, time to go talk to Fred.
Oh no!
Right.
Right.
Well, thank you guys for putting on a fun and entertaining race tonight.
Yeah, thank you both.
All right, thanks for doing the comms and everything.
Yep, ditto.
All right, I do believe there's one more race going on right now over on
SpeedGaming 3.
SpeedGaming
It's
3.
Eat My Steel versus Stun. They're a little over a half an hour in, so if you're
looks like
itching for more Zelda,
looks like they've already
there.
found level 9, but I won't spoil the number. Let you all go see it when you go over there. I imagine we'll send you on over there. That one's been going for about a half hour, so another good matchup for week 1. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for us. Jess, as always, absolutely a pleasure. Still haven't realized the dream of doing this from the same location.
Someday. Not on a snowstorm day. That's for sure.
Not when it's snowing. No way. Neither one of us needs to be traveling in this weather. And of course, Chess Jerk behind the scenes doing the tracking. Trackers always our MVPs. Thank you very much, Chess Jerk. But that is going to do it for us. We'll see you over at the other race. Good night, everyone.
Gotta have heart.